away?
Volunteer hours. Because if you got a certain amount of volunteer hours, then you'd get a scholarship, but it was like a really crazy amount compared to the 40 you needed to graduate, so even my 200 wasn't enough.
Wow.
Someone forgot to tell me to check audio, but we're on now.
Okay, so we're quiet through the
We'd be
entire thing?
silent the whole time.
Whole time.
Uh,
Well, hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
hello, everyone.
We've just been discussing grades, trees, and paper.
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I'd mentioned, next week we're going to have Elflair Games joining us for our Geek and Greet.
And
Hmm?
The other thing we mentioned was that Kat is going to be a bit late.
Yeah, she's not here yet. She's running emergency errands. She's downstairs now and she should be up shortly. Yeah, that was a tongue twister. Yes, so Elflair Publishing has the role-playing game Night Shift, Veterans of the Supernatural Wars, which is basically kind of a modern urban horror, urban fantasy type thing. They have a number of source books out with it. I have the full set, so I'm happy. So we'll see what they're going to be doing. Apparently, they have another game coming out called Wasted Lands: The Dreaming Age. So hopefully, he'll talk about that.
Cool.
And my wife is home. So I will quickly run off and grab her, and you all get ready.
So, getting ready. What does that entail?
I don't know. I have my iPad out.
I need a shot of
Not
espresso.
getting engrossed in a conversation that can't be interrupted, I guess. Poppy, what are you doing?
Oh, okay. So where were we?
I don't
We
remember.
We were in that
we were in the game and
dungeon.
we had just finished the
No, we were.
cutscene.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
I gotta change to my actual notes page from last session. There we go. Yeah, we had the cutscene, and that was, I think, where we ended it.
Yeah.
No, Poppy.
Yeah, so Kat will be with us shortly.
Hi.
Hi, shortly.
Yes,
Hi.
my apologies. I had to run out and get a few emergency items. So
We all know you bribed the game master with snacks. He told us.
yes, well that was one of the emergency items, was getting sweets for the game master so that he wouldn't be too grumpy and kill us all. Okay. Yeah, like I said, just give me I figured I'd log in basically to show, yes, I exist, I'm here. And then I will just quickly use the bathroom, get myself something to drink. So, yeah.
I don't know. She was 7 minutes late. Should I let you survive?
I would appreciate
Depends on whether you
surviving.
want to have
I
a
was
game,
on time.
right?
So,
I don't
to
believe in group
next month will
punishment.
be me game mastering, and no.
And then Kat will have to go all the way out there to give you snacks.
I think
Mail
I
them.
might be out of the out of range for
Yeah, you might have to use snail mail for that.
Okay, so when we last left off,
We had a cutscene.
yes, you did.
And we had not yet talked about whether we wanted to immediately follow this guy down into wherever he went, but I'm assuming the answer is probably not, because it was said last time that might not be the greatest idea in the world.
Yes, I think
Yeah, apparently we are
mentioned.
underleveled.
Oh, they're here.
Thank you. I need to go in first too.
Ah, yes, the snacks.
Apparently, I ran off with my wife's samosas.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
Particularly partial to baking and highly susceptible to rice.
Okay, so a samosa is basically an Indian. don't quite want to say pastry. It's basically triangle shaped. It's filled with meat and like peas and various other stuff, and is a little bit spicy. They're tasty. They're snack sized.
There are
Ah,
such thing as savory
spice.
pastries.
I would die.
All right. So how about let's have Bryn be the party leader
Okay.
for the moment, because she would like to look at her compass, which says, "What is the next thing we should be doing?"
Well, according to the compass, the quest says to go downstairs.
Okay, so there are only side quests, and side quests don't show up on my compass yet. Or at least we have to go find somebody to talk to who will give us a side quest before it will show up on my compass.
Either there, you could grind.
So shall we? I don't think. Yeah, we're not planning to go downstairs. So we just leave the temple for now. We've pretty much done everything we can do in here, other than go downstairs, as far as I understand.
If we're leaving the temple, then we may as well report the deaths.
Okay, to the game, sure.
Hey, game,
I'm sure
everyone
they
over
will
here
have
is dead.
very insightful things to say about that.
I said as long as we're leaving the temple, i.e., going back into town.
Mhm.
Yes, but that's my point. It's a game. It will have canned dialogue. We'll see what they say.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, of course, you're still actually in town.
Yes. So
Wonder if this
we
is one
leave
of
the temple,
those-
it sounds like. I'm not hearing anybody saying, no, let's not do that. So
Well, this
We're all in agreement there. Huh. Sorry.
go ahead, Caster.
this could be one of those situations where we are supposed to follow the demon, get defeated, and wake up and told that we're to level up in order to defeat the demon.
Maybe, but I don't think we want to risk finding out
Dying
what
sounds
happens
like a
when we
bad
die.
idea.
When our characters proverbially bite the dust. Since we are the characters, that doesn't sound like a particularly safe approach.
Exactly why dying sounds like a bad idea.
Well, I've watched Yukari play some video games. That does seem to be a trope in some of the older ones.
Yeah, but we still don't know where these missing people are.
Well, we know where one of them is, down the hole.
Yes.
So the game may not advance.
Assumingly alive for
Yes.
now.
But everybody else who was in this temple is probably on the floor.
Well,
Shori had me
They
burn
actually
most of the
probably
bottles.
aren't anymore because we've been burning all the corpses.
Yes.
So they're piles of ash now.
Yes. They're still on the
Bodies
floor,
on the
they're
floor.
just in a different form. While their bodies are.
Ugh. This is a video game. Does the ash despawn after a while?
There we go.
All they are is dust in the wind.
Indeed.
Oh,
Although
song
there's probably
references.
not very much wind in the temple. Unless I spend a story point.
Oh yes, we are in the dungeon part of the
Temple.
yeah.
We were just
The temple
debating on whether
dungeon.
we should move forward, get the "you have been defeated" message, and start from there, or if we should leave the temple.
Mm.
So far, we have Bryn and Mia suggesting maybe we don't want to go forward and just go level up. Do
Hmm.
find some side quests to do.
Shiori doesn't really know a lot about video games, but dying doesn't sound like a good idea.
Hmm. Yeah, that's there is that. One thing I'm wondering about is whether we have a time limit.
Well, you could ask
yeah.
the
You could
game.
ask the game that.
Yes. Sure. Yeah, I will, seeing as I have that ability, I will ask the game. So, do we have a time limit for rescuing? Her name is, Kuroko-san.
Kuroko.
No.
No.
Okay. So, we
And she'd
could...
be saved.
As in most games, you can do what the hell at whatever the heck you want, regardless of how urgent the situation appears to be.
At
Although-
once, there's a good end and a bad end.
Ooh.
Can
don't
the
s-
game tell us how to get the good ending?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Without-
I was gonna say I don't suppose you can tell us how to get the good ending.
Make the right choices on the quest lines. Get the right things from the mini quests.
Oh, there are mini quests. All right.
Is
good
there
to
like a
know.
checklist of things that we need to do to get the good ending?
An achievements list.
Mm. Hmm.
It says yes, but it doesn't know what they are.
Okay.
Draft.
That
Well, thank you for telling us what you could, game.
Yes. Yes, you're I appreciate you being as forthcoming as you can be under the circumstances.
We should see at some point if there's an adventuring guild. The checklist might be there.
The game
Oh.
says, "Will you make a shrine to me when you're done?"
Sure. That sounds appropriate enough. A real one or a virtual one?
I'd like a real one.
I mean, I
Although-
wouldn't know how to make a virtual shrine, but I can help with a real one, so that's all well and good by me.
Although having a virtual shrine would be interesting, and then people from all over could make offerings at it.
True.
Wouldn't it just be a web page?
Well, it might be an Easter egg within a game or something. I'll have to think about this.
We could do both.
We could.
Could always write one of those strange stories. What are they called? Creepy macaroni.
Something with food.
Creepy macaroni.
Not a sponsor, but
Yes.
I actually do have a virtual shrine on my cell phone.
Oh, we can't
and
see it.
It's invisible.
Yeah, it just got blocked out by the wallpaper.
Oh,
I-
censorship!
Yeah, I could see it. We could see it for like half a second, and then you turned the screen just a tiny bit, and it got blocked
It
out.
was gone.
Oh well.
Mhm.
But yeah, virtual shrines do exist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right. So yes. Now that we know we're not on a ticking, this game is not on a does not have us on a ticking clock. Yeah, sure. Off to find things like mini quests, side quests, whatever.
One of the things I suggest we do is trying to unlock everybody as the party leader.
Right? We
believe
have a
that cost
plan
us-
for that, which was to get enough gold to buy that.
Yes, I believe it was 1,500 copper.
Mm. Yes. All right. So yeah, heading back out. Let's see. Do we find ourselves back in town, or was this in the wilderness? I'm trying to
This
remember.
was in town.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah.
Currently have 106 copper.
Mhm.
You got a little bit of
Well,
time to go.
I think we have more than that.
That's
Because
what it
we
says
also
in the
got-
party inventory.
Oh,
We also
okay.
have one silver piece, which is,
Yes,
I believe,
which
another
is worth
100.
100 copper. So
Ah,
I
okay.
have pinned it in
Yeah.
chat.
Okay, excellent.
So, shall we look for an adventuring guild or something like that in this town?
We can definitely
Some
do
place
better.
with a notice board on it that might say what things there are that we could investigate or do.
Yeah, that works to me. Sure. So
Okay.
yeah, exploring the town, I guess, would be the thing to do. This will likely involve a certain amount of switching between people as party leader to see what shows up.
So there's
Well-
no adventuring guild in this town. You do, of course, hear the various NPCs talking with each other and stuff. And there's one with a little green arrow, green exclamation mark hanging over its head.
Is
All
that
right.
the I lost
That'd be
my
a
cat
quest.
person?
Yes, actually it is.
Ah, excellent.
Let's
Master,
go
would
talk
you
to
help
that
us find this particular feline? You
Well,
probably
let's
have
just
better
see what they
insight than the
say
rest of
before
us.
we get the lost cat obsession going. They might not actually want help with that specific issue. But we'll find out. Maybe they will.
Or they'll be able to, or they might be able to tell us where they last saw their cat.
Perhaps.
Okay,
All right.
so you approach Poacher. It kind of like zooms in so you see what she looks like and stuff, that kind of animation type thing. So she's got about 6 cats with her, like one in each arm, and then she's got one on her shoulder and one on her head and one in a little basket peeking out and all this other stuff.
Aw, that sounds so cute.
And she's like, "Can you help me? I'm missing one of my cats."
Probably. Where
Hmm.
did you last see it?
Well, when I went out for to the market today, she ran off.
What did your missing cat look like?
Oh, it's an adorable little black and white cat with a little bow tie around its neck. Its name is Tux.
Aw. A tuxedo kitty.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Are there any other conversation options showing?
There is the I have your cat, and I'm still looking.
Ah, I see.
I'm assuming
Okay.
the I have your cat is grayed out.
No,
It's not.
We can just blatantly lie in front of her.
Yeah, but it's probably going to reject us if we do.
Or
Because
be like,
then
oh, great. Where is the cat?
oh yes, and the third option, I'm not going to go look for it, but
But being the sort of people we are, of course, we're going to look for the cat.
yes.
yeah, I have better things to do quest option.
Mhm.
It's like,
But the funny thing is, you can always go back to the person after you said, "I've got better things to do," and say, "No, I'm still looking for your cat," or say, "I've got your cat." Regardless
Depend-
of whether you've told them, "No, I'm not going to look for the cat." Before.
yeah, probably depends on how the game's written,
Yeah.
how their dialogue trees go.
I'm gonna try talking to one of the cats that she has, maybe the one that's peeking out of the basket, and ask if it excuse me, have you seen your sibling?
Are you spending a story point?
Sure.
Okay. Oh yeah, in the market chasing fish.
Chasing fish. Oh. So maybe the cat is near a fishmonger.
Or maybe there's a water source in the market.
Also, did we start the day with full story points or?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excellent. Yes.
No, not
So-
Yes,
52.
all those achievements I got last time, I got my story points back for them.
Accidentally hit 2 keys at the same time. It's like 52. I'm like, yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. Oh, Mia, if we make you the party leader, would you be able to tell if there's a fishmonger here?
Maybe.
Let's
We
give
can
that a
try.
try. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the market does show up on your compass.
Mhm.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna lead the way to the fishmonger.
Okay. So you all head off to the market. The market is a busy place. People are bustling around the shops. You can hear all the, buy this, buy that. Yeah, we have fine dyes for your clothing, and rare silks and petty baubles. Not pretty, petty.
Typo?
Yeah. So
Little extras.
yeah. So as you go through, yes, there is a fishmonger. We have fresh fish. We have not so fresh fish. We have bad fish. Come get your fish.
Not fish.
Fish fit for a cat?
Cats will be looking for the bad fish. Gives off the best smell.
Would
So-
you like to buy some of my fish? We have smelt. I should know.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you did there.
Have
Actually,
you seen?
oh yes, there we go.
Yeah. Have you seen a black and white tuxedo cat recently?
Oh yes, I have. But he didn't. She didn't show up today.
Does she normally show up every day?
Ah, yes. When the cat lady comes by, Tux is with her all the time. But not today. I even
He's
had
apparent-
I even
Oh,
had
go ahead.
some fish specifically for Tux. Holds up this salmon.
Damn.
Fair salmon for the cat. My goodness, how big is
Oh,
that
that
cat?
looks like a quest item.
Maybe we should take the fish so that we can lure in the cat.
We are looking for Tux.
Mm.
Would your fish be helpful in finding Tux?
Oh, of course, of course. Well, if you're looking for Tux, here, hands over the fish wrapped in paper.
All right,
Oh,
thank you.
good.
In the inventory, it says cat lure,
Catfish, actually, but
catfish.
It's catfish,
But it's a salmon.
that's what the actual description says. It's like catfish. You click on it, it's a salmon.
So some of the writers had a sense of humor.
Okay,
Okay.
but you haven't seen him recently.
No, I have not seen her.
Okay,
Aw,
So Tux is a her.
Mhm.
yes.
okay.
All right. So let's see. Does anybody have any of you have a tracking kind of skill? I think I think Bryn was a ranger. Yes. No.
Bryn is a guard.
Oh, guard.
I mean, I can look and see if my compass says anything. We now have a quest.
That's true.
So I will take party leadership and look and see if my compass says where we should go.
Yes, actually, it does.
Ooh.
It's pointing you towards the docks.
All right. that
Oh,
sounds
chasing
reasonable.
fish. There's another place to chase fish.
Mhm. All right, then let's head towards the docks.
Mhm.
All right. So you make your way towards the docks. You see ships, various captains and stuff like that. Dock workers going around carrying crates and things like this. Walking back and forth.
Yeah, carrying the same
Mhm.
crates. Yeah.
And they never put one down. Just
Yeah. But yeah, and there's a pirate-looking person standing by one of the planks, heading up to a large ship. You can tell this is an important ship because it's the one with the most details.
Mhm.
this one looks like it could actually
You've
float.
seen this cat.
Yep. That's yep.
I don't
that
know
would-
why I did that strange accent.
Have you seen
I
Tux the
think
cat?
my brain was reminding me of the "Is this your cat?" line from Secret of Kells because I've watched that movie semi-recently.
Hmm. Yeah, I saw that one, but no, did I see that one? Oh no, I don't think I did.
It's
I've
a
seen
good
the
one,
other
you should
seen
watch
the other
it.
two movies by that studio, but not Secret of Kells.
Okay, so
Song of
okay,
the Sea and
yes.
Wolfwalkers.
Yes.
They also have one called Breadwinner. That's
Oh.
not part of that unofficial trilogy.
Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out. Okay, yeah. So we want to approach the pirate dude.
Okay, you approach the pirate dude. What can I be doing for you?
have you seen Tux the cat?
I've seen many cats in my time.
This is a black and white cat with a little bow tie around its neck.
Oh, yes. Bowie. Yeah, what about him?
Well, I'm told her name is Tux. And
Is it
her-
a? Did you see a
Oh, we have a
female
girl
cat
cat?
by matching that description?
I can't tell them apart. They all look the same to me.
All right. Well,
he was perhaps not inspecting the cat very closely.
where did you
Ah.
last see this cat?
Oh, enemy ship.
Is this your cat you're talking about?
Oh, no. This cat always shows up when we come to port.
Okay.
Her,
Does this cat always go visit your ship when it comes to port?
Ah, yes, Bowie is an excellent mouser. Clears out all the rats and mice off the ship.
I see.
Huh. I see. Well,
We pay them in minnows.
that would explain the chasing fish thing. Her owner is very concerned about her.
Mm. No, Bowie should be done by now, but hasn't come off the ship yet.
Well, shall we go see if we can retrieve her for you?
Ah, sure, go ahead. You're
Permission
welcome
to come
aboard.
Yes, I was going to say permission to come aboard, Captain. I've always wanted to say that.
So he steps off to one side.
Okay, now the path is clear. He's not blocking the way, so we can
Mhm.
proceed.
Yep.
And there's I'm guessing there's like a little indicator that you can go through the door now. there
So you
wasn't
go up the
before.
plank. You get to on top of the ship. You see crew members, bustling back and forth, not really doing much.
Carrying a box back and forth across the ship.
Not that, fortunately.
One guy sitting on the side of the ship that's just constantly pulling the rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one person over the rail like this.
Trim the sails. Keep trimming the sails.
Trim the sails indefinitely.
Hold up the fish.
Okay.
Mm.
Is there a? Is it just one location on the deck of the ship, or are there stairs that go down? Or
There's stairs that go down. There's a big hole in the middle where they use the wooden cranes to put boxes in. There's the captain's quarters, and then there's up where the wheel is.
okay,
All right, let's go to the ship.
I
and-
would recommend first thing we do is just hold up the fish and see if the cat comes, because that works in
Alright.
some places.
Nope, not happening.
Oh
Okay.
well.
well, most likely the rats are in the hold, so we should probably go there if we're trying to find Tux the cat.
It sounds like a sensible place to
Is
start.
this going to be another?
So you're going to go down the
is this
staircase, or you're
gonna
going to
be
peek down the hole?
Is this going to be a mini dungeon?
oh God. Oh, we have to fight
Fighting
giant rats.
all the rats?
Okay, so is the crane above the hole
Hmm.
right now?
It's not doing anything, but yes.
Okay, so it's
Hmm.
safe to peek. Nobody's going to drop a crate on our head or anything like that.
No.
Given
no.
that, we can look through the hole and see what we see.
Okay,
Hmm.
so you go over to the side, you look down, then you see some text. You fell in.
Oh no. Oops.
You kind of blink for a bit. You look around. It's dark, but you have like a little zone of light around you. A very small zone of light, but
Hmm.
and you can hear the dripping of water. You can hear the scurrying of tiny feet.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a story point to break the game a little and use Kitsune B to give us more light.
You actually have a light ability.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So you
It's
don't need to
listed right on
spend
your
story
sheet.
point.
Excellent.
okay.
Oh, so are we all? Did we all fall down?
Yeah, that's how it
Okay.
works.
Ranty.
Okay. So, you are down there. You use light. The glow gets a lot brighter. You can now see more of the area. You see like dripping water coming down. You see various crates. There's a small crates which well, yes, the small crates too. And you see little rats scurrying about.
Hmm.
All right. Well, if the rats attack, I have the rat catcher achievement. So We should be
Oh,
able to
yeah,
I'm
handle
gonna
it.
that's
need to break
right.
the game anyway because I have no effective way of attacking non-undead things.
Hmm.
You have a staff.
It's true. You could whack
Yeah,
them with
and
the
I
staff.
don't want to break it again.
Yeah.
That was a
Well-
starter staff.
Well, I can repair it if it gets broken though.
Are there any crates we can open while we're down here?
Possibly.
Hmm.
Maybe if you had the right person up as team leader, you could find out.
All right. Go ahead.
So we'll cycle through, I guess.
Well, it's you.
Well, it's me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, some of the crates actually show up yellow.
I will
Ooh.
point them out to them.
You can break that one, you can break that one, you can break that one.
All right.
Okay, so
That's-
Yeah, I decided to use Kitsune anyway because
okay.
I don't want to rely on this dumb staff.
So
I see. Hmm.
so that's how we open things is by breaking them.
Okay, so yeah, you go through a couple of the crates. You come out with 25 copper.
Okay.
You come out with a healing potion,
Ooh.
Okay.
and you come out with fast boots.
Fast boots. What did those do?
Interesting.
That's a good question. What do those do?
It was a healing potion, not a mana potion.
Yes, healing potion.
One of us has an identify ability, right? Cycle
Yes,
through
I
to
do.
find out who it
Yes,
is.
that's me.
Oh yeah.
I will
Okay.
use identify.
Fast boots. When used by the team leader, it doubles your speed.
Oh. Nice.
Okay.
So now we'll be passing shoes around as well.
All right. So now the next question is, if you give me the team leader, does my arrow point to the cat?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
What
Good
about
question, Mark.
what about if we hold up the fish?
But
Oh, yes.
your compass shows a lot of red spots.
Oh, yep.
I vote
It's a
to
mini
give
dungeon.
Bryn the fast shoes.
Mm.
Bryn has the fast shoes?
Sure.
Because I don't
That
think you
sounds-
have any special shoes on.
Hmm. Sure, that sounds good.
Okay.
Siblinghood of the traveling fast boots. Okay. Comment from the audience.
Uh,
All right, so yes, are you putting on the fast boots?
Sure.
Okay, there's a bit of a spring to your step, as yeah, you guys are moving fairly quickly.
Oh,
All of
good.
you at the same
Yay.
time. Okay. As you go checking out through the hold, however, you stumble upon a group of rats, and one of the rats
Uh-huh.
goes, "An intruder! Get them!" And combat starts.
Oh, it actually
Word.
talks. Huh,
Uh-huh.
interesting.
I'm
Yeah,
guarding in the same party order as last time, with Yukari in the front with me and the rest of you behind.
That seems to work pretty well.
So, combat involves 3 rats with swords.
Okay. They're like were rats or just rats that happen to be holding swords?
They are large rats holding swords. I mean,
Okay.
they come up to almost your kneecap.
Well,
I
Yeah,
would
that's-
like to use a story point to cast
Mhm.
illusion and create an illusionary fog.
Okay. The rats now have the blind status.
okay, they probably
I
aren't going to
already
hit.
spent the story point to have my foxfire out, just floating around me in little balls of fire. So I'm going to try to light one of the rats on fire.
Okay. One of the rats goes up.
And I am going to just cast confusion on that particular rat and hope he runs around and sets his buddies on fire.
Oh no, that one dies.
Okay.
It's just dead.
Because I was gonna say running around randomly setting things on fire could be bad.
There's 2
But-
rats left.
Yeah, but confusion on one of the ones who isn't dead is certainly an idea.
Yes.
Or you could just
Blind and
attack.
confused.
True.
Well,
let's see.
Bryn will just stick one with her sword since she's got the rat catcher ability.
Mhm.
Okay. That rat dies, leaving the confused rat.
Mhm.
It strikes at itself and misses.
Because it's blind.
It
It can't
hurt
see
it.
itself.
It
Hurt
tried
itself.
to hurt itself in its confusion and failed. Can we do we have the option of leaving it there, or
I don't
You
think
could
so.
run.
Why don't we
This
take
is-
it hostage? Perhaps
It
it knows where
doesn't-
the cat is.
Cat, you haven't acted yet.
Yeah, I was thinking of I was thinking I'd probably just shoot it.
Okay.
Pow.
Okay. You shoot it.
Damn.
It dies.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Level 5. No.
You make 3 copper.
Woo. Okay.
The harvest icon has come up again.
All right.
Oh yeah, for rat skins
I
or
push the
whatever it
button.
is.
Okay, so yes, you have 3 rat skins.
Is that different from the 2 rat pelts we had last time?
Same thing.
Okay.
Okay,
rat
total
pelts,
of 5.
Hmm.
We could just go and clear this entire area out because that was a super easy fight.
Yeah.
And the
Might as
best
well.
thing about Foxfire is it lasts until I make it go away, which means I don't have to spend the story points again.
Mhm.
So you did have to spend the attribute point for it
Ah, well.
because it's invested. Okay.
Still, in most video games, you can like
No,
wander
it is
around
not
with.
invested. It's automatic or spirit challenge if I'm trying to
Ah.
attack something with it.
Okay. Well, then you're
Ah.
fine. Okay. So, yes, you go around.
Other
You
best
can
thing
clear out
about
more rats
Foxfire.
if you want to,
Might as well.
for a grand total of about 18 copper and a whole bunch of rat pelts. We'll say another 15.
Okay.
2 plus
Okay.
18.
So, you come to a door,
Ooh.
and it is guarded by rats.
How many rat pelts did you say before?
15 more.
15.
15 more for a total
Mm-hmm.
of 20?
Yep.
That's almost as many
Oh,
skulls.
rats.
Are you rats going to attack us as well, or are you actually able to speak?
For the Rat King! They jump into combat.
Ooh,
Okay.
a rat king. I see.
Well, the same trick as before.
Yeah.
We're in the guards. Yukari, we are in the front. Everyone else is in the back.
Yeah.
Do we actually need to roll this time, or
Conflagration.
do we just kill them?
Well, this is actually a bit of a harder fight, so you are going to possibly have to make checks.
Okay.
All right, then.
Have at you.
Mia would like
Attack one.
to act first,
Oh, okay. Sure.
and she will target. How many rats are there?
3.
She will target the leftmost rat
Mm-hmm.
and make them think they're falling into a pit with illusion for another story point.
Okay. The rat falls down a hole.
The rat falls down a hole that doesn't exist.
Fell through the bottom of the ship and is now underwater, getting keel hauled.
Is actually down a hole because you made a pit. Good job. In a boat.
Yes. Yes.
I'm a
so now
little
it's out of the equation.
I'm a little disturbed by that. we suddenly have
No,
a hole
I just
to
clicked
nowhere.
through the map. It's fine. There's no actual hole. But the rat just clicked
It's
through
just
the
a
map.
clipping issue.
Otherwise, yeah, there's a hole in the bottom of the ship. Yeah.
The 2 rats kind of looked at the hole, looked disturbed.
Green?
Caster is going to cast
Fiore
wind on them
smiles
and knock them in the
maniacally
hole
at them.
too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Bryn was gonna push one of them into the hole.
Okay, so Caster uses wind, which throws one down the hole.
Bryn will check one into the hole.
Okay, so the 3 rats
Fiore
are
is
down the hole.
laughing hysterically.
I'm a
Dun,
little
dun, 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 dun.
I'm a
I like
little
how
bit
that counts.
I'm a little bit reminded of the bit in the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society film of the Call of Cthulhu, where like just before the title creature shows up, a sailor falls down into a hole that should not have been there.
Yeah, falls through a bad angle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yes, you get the victory music. 0 copper pieces.
Yes, because they're down the hole.
because they basically just
Worth
clipped
it.
out of existence. Well,
I imagine behind this door we are going to run into the Rat King.
yep.
Sounds like a decent
I'm
boss
gonna
for this
set it
level.
on fire.
Actually,
Uh,
please let me handle this one.
oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
sure. I'll check
But I
my
reserve the
weapons
right
to make
set it
sure.
on fire if it's too much for you alone to handle.
Of course.
I'll check my guns to make sure that they don't need to be reloaded. If they
So,
do, I reload
I
them.
don't think you fired a shot last fight.
Well, we sort of skipped narratively past a number of small fights.
Okay. So off to one side, you hear a hey.
We
Oh.
look over there.
Or
It's a rat vendor.
Okay. We're looking for Tux. Have you seen him or her?
Oh yeah, they're through the door.
Tux is through the door?
Oh yeah, Tux is through the door. The Rat King has her.
Okay. What do you sell?
Ah,
Oh well, I sell skills.
Okay.
interesting.
What kind of skills do you sell?
Well,
Bring up the menu.
take a look. Little menu comes up.
I take it you have no loyalty to the Rat King.
Eh.
it's all about the coin.
Yeah, what's on the menu?
Okay.
Okay. That would be let's see. Right. So they have lockpick.
Interesting.
They have smite. They have blaze.
I think I'd like
And
to
what
buy
do
luck.
these cost?
Hold on. They have brew mana potion.
Is there like a thing you can post for us for the hell of that?
In a moment, yes, I will.
Okay.
And I will post this all for.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I could do that here.
Yeah, I could feel my brain going like as you were talking.
Yeah. They're each 50 copper.
And is smite like exercise but for non-undead?
It is basically an attack spell for that does holy damage.
I'm gonna be right back a second, but I would like to spend a story point to do something, but I'll do it when I get right back. So 1 moment.
Yeah.
Okay, and I just realized I forgot to change my name, so I'm doing that right now.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah.
Smite is a holy single target spell. Blaze is a single target fire spell, for obviously.
Mhm.
Uh,
I'm sort of thinking that maybe Yukari should get lockpick.
I am thinking, does haggle work?
It might.
Should I roll?
Sure.
How many dice do I roll again?
That would be your skill. So 1 plus your skill,
Check my notes. and see.
specifically off of your cunning.
Okay. Okay, I have 2 skill extra, so I have 3 skill.
You have 3 dice. Yes.
Okay, great.
Okay. We're talking the skill, video game ability, not the skill.
Yes.
Fox
Yeah,
ability.
that's what I
Okay.
was checking.
Yeah.
Because my other character sheet's over here. I have all of my notes for the game
Okay.
within a game here.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, 9.
9 is a pass. So, yes, you can now get them for 40 copper each.
Okay.
Ah, nice.
What does the strike stance do?
Well, the strike stance, effectively, you charge up, so you miss one turn, and then you strike for triple damage.
I'm back.
Hold on, I'm doing math. How much copper does 1 silver count? 100?
100.
Mhm.
Fantastic. Trying to calculate.
So, I have a question for the game master.
Okay.
I would like to spend a story point to add something to this shop called a class unlock token.
A class unlock token.
And
What does it do?
Well, I want to do something epic in the next battle, and if I just outright tell you, it'll ruin the surprise. To use it, I will have to
Suppose you could use
sacrifice.
DMs to tell only the game master and not ruin the surprise for all the rest of us if that's what's required.
The thing is
class
that this idea will be hilarious to everyone, and I don't want
Sure.
to. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
It will cost me another story point to use it though. But my idea is that I would be sacrificing one level of what I've got for a level of another class.
Okay.
That's kind of what I figured. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
not a problem.
So we have enough copper where everybody can get one thing, and we'll still have a little bit left over.
Okay.
Remember though that we have also got we're trying to save up for everybody to be the party leader at the same time.
How much does that cost?
1,500.
My apologies.
15 silver.
Somebody's trying to get a hold of me, and they're obviously not going to stop until I actually get a hold of them. So
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I presume everybody wants to get their thing, or do any of you want to skip it?
So I haven't actually interacted with the mana system yet. I don't really know how useful that's going to be.
This guy is going to be here if we come back later, right?
Oh,
Well,
the pirate! It's a
ship's
pirate
probably
ship.
gonna-
It's
yeah,
gonna leave.
You'll have to redo the haggling. Definitely.
Well, okay. I mean, if we don't think that if we think this spot might leave, like if the pirate might take your ship and go elsewhere, then we may as well get them now
Okay.
because they may not be available later. Even if I don't necessarily think mine is necessarily going to be that useful most of the time, it might be worth getting anyway, just in case.
Well, to give you an example of why strike is a good skill,
Hmm.
some creatures have armor. Armor reduces the damage they take by 1. You only
Mhm.
do 1 damage. What happens?
Well, right now I do more than one, but yeah.
So, if you have the stance, you can basically go. Every 2 turns you do 2 damage, as opposed to having to go 0, 0, 0.
Yeah.
Well, if it has 2 points of armor, you can still get through it.
Kind of how it sounds like how your character is based, is on stances.
Yeah, the stance has a series of sub skills.
So this class unlock token, will it cost as well, or because
50 copper.
Okay, so I will take that instead of my skill. That way, I'm not
Okay.
robbing somebody of a skill.
Well, the blaze skill is specifically for you, but okay.
Well, what I mean is, it's like
Oh.
if we spend the money on getting 2 things for caster,
Mhm.
then that means that somebody else is going to be out getting their skill.
I see. So, Elena, are you taking smite?
Trying to weigh it because for the undead, I can just use cure as an attack spell.
Yes, but this
we-
works on
And for-
everything.
Yeah, but depending on how often we encounter things that aren't undead.
I feel like it's a good idea to grab it.
I think it is
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
Okay.
I would say we should all grab whatever it is that we're going to grab, and hopefully, if we defeat the Rat King and get enough money, maybe Caster could get his blaze skill again, before we leave, because it is possible that this place goes away once we leave.
Yeah, that's possible. It might not be back while we're playing.
And it's always possible to get more money by grinding, right? So
Yeah. This is one of those
Okay,
instances
so-
where money's infinite. It just takes time to get.
Yeah.
What's,
We
sorry.
will have, after everybody buys their skills, the skills they're going to buy, we're
Mhm.
all gonna have 22 left. 22 copper.
Okay, so not enough to get that last one. Okay, so
Yeah,
Blaze is
so-
missed.
Place.
for now,
For now.
we're hoping that if
Mm.
we defeat the Rat King, we'll get some reward money that we can use to buy Blaze for Caster.
Okay. So
22 copper and no silver.
yeah, so Kat, are you taking lockpick?
I would like to, yes.
Okay, so you all get skills.
Mhm.
You deal with the vendor. So all that's left now is to go through the door.
Yep.
Okay.
It's locked.
Would you
No.
like to use your skill?
Yeah, I just got lockpicking, so yeah.
Okay.
Time to put it to use.
Okay, Cap, make a skill check.
Okay, so let's see.
You get 1 extra die for having lockpick.
Nice. Okay, so it'd be 2d12. Okay,
Plus any
and-
points you put in your skill attribute.
yes. Checking that. Scroll. So yeah, and my skill is 4. So let's see. So I'd be rolling.
Why do you have a skill of 4? Did you put everything into skill? We're talking
my
about your
s-
character sheet, not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay, scrolling down. One. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're-
In game, 1 point into skill. Okay.
So you have
So
2
I'm-
dice.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, I did put
It's-
everything in magic, so
It's
Hmm.
that dyscalculia thing. You know.
Oh yeah. I totally got it.
Makes figuring this stuff out difficult for me. Okay, 3d12. Whoops. 3d12. Okay. Mhm.
Exclamation.
Okay. Roll. 3d12.
Use your skill,
There
but
we
not that
go.
skill for your skill
Nice.
check with the other skill.
Okay. Oh, and hey, one of my dice was a 12. Nice.
Okay, you succeed.
Yay.
Do you want
Okay.
to get a thing for an opportunity for having rolled a 12?
You get the burglar achievement.
Nice. Does that basically count as my opportunity?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
pick
Burglar.
Pick 5 more locks and they add cat to the front of it. Cat burglar.
Cat's burglar. Nice. Okay. Check.
right then.
Yeah.
So the door is unlocked. I won't bore you with the mini game.
yeah. Burglar.
That's why she made the skill check to bypass the mini game.
No, that was the mini game, but
Mm.
okay. So the door opens, you get to the other side.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So you see a really large rat with a robe and a crown and a scepter, and you see a tuxedo cat with boots tied up to a chair.
It's
Oh,
Puss in Boots.
hey.
So either
We have your fish.
we've entered the lair of the Rat King, or we've
Mhm.
interrupted something highly inappropriate.
So Tux says, "You've come to rescue me," and the Rat King says, "No, you will be my bride."
So
And
highly
combat
inappropriate.
starts.
Ew.
And then combat starts.
Yes.
And the Rat King goes first.
So
All right.
it's-
Well, Bryn is
so it's
guarding Jakari still, and we are still both of us in the front rank.
Okay, so
Let's let Caster do the hilarious thing.
Yeah.
We don't
hold
want
on.
to kill
Well,
it
we
before
have to
Castor
let
gets to
the
his
Rat
hilarious
King do
thing.
his thing first.
Okay, so
Mhm.
it's going to spend a point of power to get an extra
Mhm.
die.
Sure.
Oh, right. It's exclamation roll. All right. So the front row, so it uses bio. The front row is now poisoned.
Ouch.
Okay.
So, let's see. Well, that was its action. So at the start of your turns, those of you who are poisoned will take 1 point of skill damage
Oh, and that's those of us in the front row.
off of
Eh.
your actual character sheet, not your in-game character sheet.
Mhm.
Oh.
Good thing we didn't die then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, so Castor is going to pull out that coin.
Uh-huh.
And she's going to use it. And then she's going to spend a story point on Fairy Door. Fairy Door is going to open. She's
Mhm.
going to sacrifice 1 level of Wizard for 1 level of Summoner and summon Neko Mew from the book to come out and attack the Rat King.
Right. Well.
I'll give you a story point for that.
Okay.
See, the thing is, I kind of figured out where you were going to be going with this, and I was like, well, I was already considering giving you guys access to elite classes, so
Mhm.
you got yours early. All right then.
Mhm.
Is there anything I need to roll or anything for this?
No.
I smacked the table so hard my hand hurt.
Okay, so you're having Neko Mew attack, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so
Neko Mew, I
Neko-
choose you.
yeah, so Neko Mew crackles with energy, and a lightning bolt drops on the Rat King. Rat King, Rat King
Nice.
might be stunned. All right. Now who's going next?
Question.
Yeah, huh?
Would my cure spell work on status ailments?
No.
Okay.
Will
You
it
have a
It will
different
not
spell
work
that
on
does work
status
on status
ailments.
ailments.
Will it restore the missing skill points though?
Yes.
Okay. So I guess Shiori and I
Will
are
they
waiting until the
continue
end.
to take poison damage across the turns?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, this turn, I think, if I'm not gonna say what Mia should do, but since Mia's the only other person who has a cure spell, this might also be something she'd consider.
Yeah.
But using cure on our frontliners to
Yeah.
buffer,
Yeah, that's what
we've
she
only
will
got 2
do.
frontliners and we've only got 2 people with cure.
Yes.
Mm.
But
And one
Mia
is
can
to a
only
staff.
use cure once.
I think the damage kicks in when it's their turn, so we'd have to wait for their turn to be done yet first.
Yep.
Mm.
So, yeah, I agree.
Okay then. So who's going
Remember
next?
the staff is only once per battle, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless I use a story point. I only have one
Mhm.
left. Because I dropped some rats into a hole. It was great. It was worth it.
Oh, it was absolutely worth it.
You could say we swept that last battle.
Yeah, kind of.
Who's next?
Shiori was so tempted to just walk
Uh,
up to one of the rats and push them into the hole physically.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I will go for shooting the Rat King.
Okay, so you take a point of damage off your skill.
Okay.
That means your maximum skill is down by 1.
Okay, and that's the on my actual sheet, not the in-game sheet.
Correct. Your actual sheet
Okay.
is your hit points.
Okay.
We should probably pause because I don't know.
Hmm?
There's a commercial break happening.
Commercial break.
On Steam we have a commercial break.
Oh, okay.
Or Twitch, sorry.
Which
Okay.
question is, does it go over us, or do we just pick up where we left off?
It goes
According
over
to
us.
my partner, it does.
Oh, okay. All right.
There we go.
Well, it's
Are we
no,
back?
it's
Yeah,
Over?
we're back. It's about 12 seconds. So
Okay.
okay, so where we last left off, you were about to shoot a rat.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
Quick question, Yukari. How many skill points do you have total, like maximum?
Let's see. My current skill points, it's 3 down from 4.
Is this injury or is this
This is the
exhaustion
injury.
damage?
These are actual injury.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Reduces
That
your
is why
maximum
I'm asking.
attribute.
Oh, okay.
Which means, by the way,
Interesting.
when you switch scenes, if you want to get that back, it costs you a story point for
Mhm.
each one.
Right, which is why the cure is so useful.
I'm sure there's a setting for the ad breaks that we could look into. for
Now,
next turn.
Brienne can get around that, but it still costs a story point because she has to use one of her abilities to do it.
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay, so yes,
You're
make
going to
your
go shoot.
attack roll.
Oh, yes. Okay, so let's just checking. Okay, so let's see, that would be my skill. I have the pistol skill,
Yeah.
so that's 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
So you get 1 plus your pistol skill, which is 2, plus your actual ranks in skill, which is 1, so that's 3.
okay, thanks. Okay, so do. Stop that. Okay, 3d12. There we go. Ooh, I got 2 12s.
Okay. Bang. Ouch. It really felt that one.
And you get an opportunity.
Gunslinger.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So let's see. Oh, yes, and I should mention lock picking.
Mhm.
That I have that. And burglar achievement, gunslinger achievement. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Casters, I guess that's just leaves Bryn because the others are going to do cure. And
Mhm.
Caster's already done his Nekomu thing.
Yep.
Mhm.
So Bryn will go ahead and attack, impaling the guy with her sword.
Okay.
So let's roll some dice. It's bang roll here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now Bryn starts with 3 plus 1 is 4 and is skilled by nature, so she gets plus 1 from that, so she's rolling 5 dice.
Okay then.
Oh, 2 11s.
Nice. Okay.
Do I need to spend a story point to get a
Yeah, if you wanted one, you'd have to spend a story point.
I'll get a achievement or whatever.
Okay. What is it?
Boss killer.
Sure.
So
Okay.
I already got Rat Slayer. This is the boss. So I will take the upgrade to that.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I can allow that. All right. So there's a bit of a flash as you run through the Rat King, and now goes to a cinematic. The Rat King kind of stumbles back, looks at the group, is about to say something witty when it collapses.
They didn't give it a piece of closing dialogue.
No, but you see the crown roll to the feet of the cat.
Okay,
Bryn
this is
will-
kind
Queen
of
of the cats now.
off topic. This is a GM question.
Mm-hmm.
Am I allowed to throw potions at people and have it affect them?
Not yet, but that's coming up.
Awesome, thank you.
So Bryn will untie the cat.
Mhm.
We have your fish, by the way. Gives Tux the fish.
Well, he takes the fish.
Mhm.
She kind of swings it around like a sword. She goes, "Yes!" Nom, 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 nom.
Cute. Aw. Can we give Tux scritchies?
Yes, you totally can.
Okay.
We'll
While we're
totally
here,
give the
we'll look
cat
through this
scritchies.
room to see if there's anything valuable, like on the dude. Oh, does the poison stop poisoning us?
It will kick in if you return to combat.
Okay.
You have the poison condition. It will not affect you until you actually enter combat again.
How do we get
Okay.
rid of it then?
You have to. Well, I was getting to that. We'll get to that in a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
You level.
Okay.
Woo!
So you know what to do.
Mm,
Now,
So we're leveling our actual characters.
No.
Not
You're
our
in game. Your in-game character
in-game characters.
goes up a level.
Okay, so we get like one attribute point basically,
Yes.
and that's the only thing that we get from leveling.
No, you now have a skill unlock and you have a choice.
Okay.
So, Kat, you have a
Yes.
choice between double pistol or rapid fire. Elena can choose between antidote or slow.
Antidote.
Yes, antidote. Cures poison.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
convenient.
saying it because obviously that's what I'm taking.
Okay, then. Vezo has a choice between lightning or ice.
Question: because I am now dual classed, am I actually behind a level?
No, you still have 4 levels.
Okay.
You can choose to either increase wizard or summoner.
This would make us
Val.
level 5, wouldn't it?
Yes, yes, that's
4.
right. Your total level is no, you are already level. Yeah, you're going up to level 5 because you've gone up 2 levels so far.
Yeah, right. I have added 2 points to attributes,
Yes.
which means that I've gotten to level 3. So this
No,
would
we
put
started
us
at
to
level
level
2.
4, right?
We started at level 2.
Then you had 2 attribute points, which would put you at level 4. So this is level 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So Val has either coin toss or throw potion,
Oh, throw potion, obviously.
and Zed has either stance double slash or stance enervator. You hit somebody with enervator, any damage you inflict, you heal half of that.
Okay.
Gonna go ahead and level wizard to 4 and
Mhm.
take ice magic.
Okay. You now have the spell ice. Lena is taking antidote.
So at level 2, we did not actually have any pluses
No.
to skills.
No, instead you had 4 skills.
Oh, okay.
So which one are you taking? You taking double slash or innovator?
They're both kind of interesting. I'm more tempted with double slash
Okay.
because we haven't really taken very much damage yet. So, and we do
Ah.
have healing people in the group, and
Mhm,
my defense score is pretty high because
mhm,
I have strong armor on.
mhm.
Well, for this level anyway. So I'm more right now interested in double slash.
Okay.
So what
and
does
Kat,
double slash do? Just attack twice?
you
Does it
basically you make
combine
one
with-
attack. You make one attack roll, and you do 2 double damage,
Okay.
as in 2 separate hits.
What were the
Right.
attributes
Can you
again?
combine stances?
Nope. Attack, defense, magic, and skill.
Can the double slash be against separate targets?
Nope.
Ah, okay, that makes it less useful then. Hmm.
So it'll definitely help with those boss battles.
Well, if the boss has armor, then the strike might be better. But like I said before, it's hard for me right now to imagine. I imagine we can buy other stances later, right? There were
Yes.
stance vendors, so if I don't get this one, that's fine. That's yeah, okay. And we can come back for Innovated later at some point if we need to.
So Kat, which one are you taking?
Okay. Let's see. Rapid fire would enable me to damage the same target a number of times, whereas dual pistol would mean I could hurt 2 different targets. Yeah?
Mhm. Yep.
Hmm. I think I'll go for the John Woo kind of dual
Double pistol?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seeing as Yukari would totally go for rule of cool.
It's probably better tactically anyway because we don't really have any very much multiple target attacks right now. Right now, everything we seem to have is single target at a time. Apart from that, so
Unless I use a story point and throw them all into a
Yes.
hole.
unless we use a story point.
Let's go down the hole.
Okay,
Hole rats now.
so now that we have done those,
Mhm.
um,
And
I'm
you have the cat.
assuming Shiori is doing the well. We have that, but we also have we need to search for the loot here. If the guy has any, or if there's
Yes,
any.
you're gonna have to make the
Mm.
party for that.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
Sure. Me as the party leader then.
Okay. So, yes, actually, there is a chest at the back of the room.
We probably need to lockpick it.
Yeah, Mia will go attempt to open it.
It opens.
Okay.
Okay. So, you get 75 copper. You have a crown. You have a robe. You have a scepter.
Let's do some identifying.
What does the crown do?
The crown allows you to do 1 extra damage with lightning spells.
Oh, who do you
Damn.
know that has lightning spells?
The
Necromune.
robe allows you to take 1 less damage from ice magic. And the scepter allows you to do 1 extra damage with fire magic.
That might work for Shiori
Shiori or Caster.
or Caster.
That's if we can still get the blaze.
Don't you already have a
should.
fire ability? You have a staff that does
I have a
fire.
fire. Yeah, but I'll be replacing it with the scepter, unless I can dual wield.
Sure.
Oh, neat.
Okay. So, to let you know, so Kat, you took double pistol?
Yeah.
It has a cooldown of 2.
Okay.
Yeah, strike and double slash both have a cooldown of 1.
Okay. So that I can alternate them, but that
Yeah.
I mean
You can
strike
alternate them
already
or-
is a cooldown of 1 because I already have to wait a turn to charge it up anyway.
Yeah, strike and double slash basically have a cooldown of 1. In other words, you take sorry, it's a charge of 1, not a cooldown. Sorry. Cat
Double
has the
pistol.
cooldowns, you have the charges.
Mhm.
Okay. Double pistol has a cooldown of 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should give the crown
Okay.
to Caster because I feel like Caster would appreciate wearing the crown.
Caster would.
Even
King
if
of the
he cannot
cats.
use the crown.
Okay. Yeah, so the thing is, if you get hasted, cooldown and charge drop by 1.
We have fast shoes, but I don't think that counts, right?
That does not count. That just doubles your movement.
And then the robe, perhaps to Shiori. So she gets a little extra resistance. If Shiori would like the robe.
Okay.
What was the crown did again?
Remind me
Plus
how
one to lightning
the
damage.
rope works.
I think it's -1 to frost.
Yeah, -1 to frost if you got the robe.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's basically it's 1 point
Sure.
of armor versus cold damage. Funny thing about Cat's skill, her hands are empty. She activates like double pistol when it kicks in. She has suddenly 2 guns, bang, 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 and then they go away.
Mhm.
I also had
Yeah.
the iron boots that gave me defense at the cost of attack.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So now that that has been taken care of, have you done the antidote ability yet?
I was going to do that as soon as we were done with like the loot stuff because I figure that's when we're properly out of combat and I can do stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you can use antidote. You can spend a story point to use antidote again. You we have it recharge after a sleep.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I will have 1 story point left.
Okay,
What about using a mana potion to recharge it instead?
yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, we have
Mana potion will recharge any of your abilities that have turned off because you've
Ah,
used them.
I see. I shall craft a mana potion then.
Okay, you craft a mana potion.
I will hand it to Shiori. Oh,
Sure.
no, one better. I will throw it at Shiori. I've been waiting for this.
Okay, so that costs you 10 copper pieces.
I throw a potion at you. I deal 1 damage, but I heal the rest. I will thank Nekimu for his help and send him back.
Okay,
I also made a
okay. So, where you guys going to go from here?
oh, we should.
Are there
probably
any
take-
ways out other than the way we came in?
Nah, just the way you came in.
Okay, well, we can go back out and see if the vendor is still there for Blaze.
No,
Aw.
the vendor is not there.
Okay. Well, I believe we've cleared out the hold and we've rescued Tux.
Mhm. Yeah. Sounds like we
So
can.
does Tux vanish and then we'll
Oh, no,
reappear later?
Tux follows you around.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Because we have to return
Does
her to her
does
owner.
she walk? This is out of character. Does she walk slower than our run speed, but
she
faster than
does
our
not.
walk speed? Damn.
No, she goes with you. She goes to the same speed you do.
This is a very important question.
She gets doubled with when we get doubled from the fast boots.
Yeah, I mean, she's at
yes,
the back
because
of your
Bryn
party
is
following
leader
you
again
around.
now. Yes, Bryn is
Mhm.
leader again, so we go fast.
Really, Castor will offer to carry and like on shoulder.
Sure. All right, so you come out of the hold. There's basically a platform where the hole was. You go on that and it goes up. Puts you to deck. You see the crew going around doing their stuff.
Carrying that box, pulling the rope.
Yeah. You can go down the plank. The pirate says, I found them.
Yes. We've taken care of your rat problem.
Oh, you have? Well then. Thank you very much.
You had a rat king.
Ooh, I didn't know that. Well, if you ever need my ship, I can take you anywhere you want to go.
Ooh.
We have unlocked world travel.
We have a contact.
You now have your first vehicle.
Okay.
Cool.
Do we have a waypoint
Mm.
that we can get here quickly?
Mhm.
No.
No, that's not a function in this game.
Fast travel's not a function yet.
Mm-hmm.
Too early in the video
Haven't
game.
unlocked it in the character progression cycle.
This game predates
All right.
fast travel.
Well, we need to return Tux to her owner or caretaker, whatever their relationship is.
I believe that the human is owned by the cat. So
And most humans would disagree, but we're in a game, so it really doesn't matter. So
Okay.
Bryn will check the compass and make sure that it's pointing back to the quest giver, and we're going there.
Yep. Okay. So you go back to her. She is overjoyed that you have rescued Tux. Do you tell her what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she's a bit shocked. What were you doing on a pirate ship? That wasn't a pirate ship. You sure? Yes. It's a smuggling ship.
There's a difference.
They have a very piratical style, but I can't blame them for that.
Radical. That's a
Well,
word
at
now.
least you're safe. She picks her up and cuddles her.
All the other cats welcome her back.
Yep. So, she thanks you profusely. And she gives you a potion called a cat tonic.
Uh-huh.
Is it single use?
Yeah, it's single use.
What? Okay.
To me,
What does the
what does it
description
do?
say?
Well, after you identified it,
Yes, that's why I
for
asked.
one combat, the person turns into a Nekomimi, which has a bite and slash attack, and it can pounce.
Oh.
Um,
Caster should totally get this.
Mia,
And I could do that with if I spent a
Mia will
story.
quietly reach, try and grab the potion and stick it in her bag before anybody else can get it.
Grabby paws.
Don't worry, Caster. I'm saving this for a special occasion.
Since you could throw potions.
Yes.
Splash.
Hey,
maybe if you get to a high enough
monster that
level, you'll
looks
be able
really
to
scary.
craft one.
You are now a cat.
Or better yet, you're facing a dragon. Throw it at the dragon. Meow.
That's what I just said.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, we can beat that boss now. Let's go.
Mhm.
Demonic meow.
Would be
Mm.
would be great to have a shrine maiden along with us. Another shrine maiden.
All right. Well, I suppose we were done with that quest.
Yep.
Side quest.
Mhm.
So let's look for the next one. Unless
So-
you guys would like to go grind or something to get more
now-
money. That might
You
be
now have the achievement, Friend of Cats.
Aw.
okay.
Does this achievement come with a title?
That is the title.
I look at everybody and like,
Friend
you were,
of
all,
cats.
you were all my friends to begin with.
But now it's official.
You also get the achievement, Enemy of Rats.
Ooh. I see.
And that's why the vendor wasn't there.
Mhm.
Scared away.
Okay. Friend of cats, enemy of rats.
Ambivalent to bats.
Not an
Ambivalent to
achievement.
bats, did you say?
Yes.
It's not an achievement yet.
Enemy of rats. Okay. Alrighty. Wow. I'm wondering if I should add a separate space on my character sheet for all this stuff.
I just keep expanding the bottom. Just keep adding rows.
Mm,
I have
Actually,
given
that's-
up.
I just
and I'm
copied it
just-
all down to a real physical piece of paper.
I mean,
because I
I've
was
got my
tired of putting
digital
it
notebook.
online.
Does that count?
Well, I could theoretically share my note page, and you can start adding stuff to it.
That would work too. Although I do like taking the physical notes. It's very nice.
mhm.
It's cathartic.
Hold on a second.
Speaking of which,
Kind of physical.
yeah. Speaking of which, I do appreciate Val taking the notes for the stuff like the in-game money and everything.
Oh, Val is an amazing note taker. I've seen them before.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what high school and college will do to a person.
It's almost like a flow chart. I'm just like, wow.
I took a class in high school called Avid, and I was taught how to take notes. It's like a college prep class for basically students who wouldn't excel in college otherwise.
Hmm. I see. Is that the same thing as reporter notes were used to be? I forget what they're called.
Shorthand.
Secretary- Shorthand. That's it. Is it like
Yeah,
shorthand?
official shorthand.
No, it's based off of Cornell notes.
Mm.
Based off of what?
Cornell notes. It's like
I heard
Cornell
it too.
University.
Okay, never heard of it, but all right.
It's a note-taking style. I'm skipping the other parts of it, but it's like, yeah, I take it in bullet points and they just kind of go like this.
Okay. So, what do you want to do from here?
Well, as I had said, I think we're going to look for the next quest to see if there is an opportunity around in this town.
Yeah, I say we wander around and get a feel for what else is in here.
The other option is go find somewhere to grind if we need more money. Because the last time we had a quest, there was a chance to spend money at the end, and we didn't have as much as we would have liked to have had.
I agree.
So
We might
just
wanna
double checking that both of the people who were poisoned have been cured.
Yep.
And I currently do not have access to the cure spell right now because it got used and then exhausted and then
Refreshed by a
reactivated
potion.
and used and exhausted again.
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
that
that's
was
the antidote potion that you don't have access to at the moment. The
Yep.
cure spell
Yeah.
you still do.
Mm-hmm.
So I've shared the document with you. You could put your inventory and monies and stuff in there.
Let's go to a bar.
Oh, okay.
We started at a tavern, didn't we?
Started in Inn.
Mm,
Yeah, you went to an inn, not a tavern.
true.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so finding a tavern. I do have a question for you.
Mhm.
Has the game been censored?
This is a question for Yukari.
This is
Ah.
this is the difference between the sign over the bar saying bar or milk.
What version of the game did you get? Did you get the adult version or the regular
It's not the
version?
adult version. It's whether it's the original Japanese version or if it's the censored version.
Let's go for the original Japanese version.
Okay, then it is a bar and there are drunk people in the tavern.
Okay.
I see.
But
As a
the
Remember.
perfumery is a perfumery.
Yeah, the perfumery is still a perfumery.
I do seem to remember, playing an old fantasy game from Japan that was translated like that.
That would be Final Fantasy VI, actually.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
I
And
was
boy,
almost
did
like-
they censor the hell out of it.
It's almost like, what the heck?
Yeah.
But
You had the
anyways,
people in the bar that were passed out from the drinking warm tea or warm milk or whatever it is, as opposed to, actually being drunk. They were sleepy.
Wow.
Oh, same thing with Pokemon. In the original Pokemon, there's a guy in the middle of the road because he's drunk. In the North American version, he was just tired and fell asleep in the middle of the road.
As you do.
As you do.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
And so,
Well, I mean, if the most dangerous thing that could happen to you if you fell asleep in the middle of the road was someone running over you with their bicycle, I don't think you'd be nearly as deferred as people in the modern era would be.
I'd be more worried about a Snorlax joining you.
Mm.
That looks comfy. Crush.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at the bar.
Yes, you're at the bar. There is somebody playing on the piano. Some nice, energetic music. There's a stage where there are people dancing. There are people cheering the dancing. Yeah, there are people having a good time. There is seats at the bar that you're allowed to sit at, or you can sit at a table.
I will approach the bar.
Okay,
And-
you approach the bar.
And the bartender.
Okay, so the bartender is this rather large, jovial-looking person who is cleaning a mug.
As
Can I
they
help
do.
you?
Have you heard any rumors?
I've heard all sorts of rumors.
Mm.
Are you looking for rumors gossip, or are you looking for rumors work?
Rumors work.
Uh, nobody ever asks about the gossip. Okay, so
Okay, we'll do gossip first.
okay, so I heard Elizabeth's husband has been seeing someone on the side. Yes, and yes, and I heard that the piano player over there doesn't actually know how to play the piano. He has a goldfinch that is hiding under his hat and pulling his hair to make him hit specific keys.
Mm.
Rakakuni!
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Anyway, so yes, he heard that the gravediggers have been having some trouble and is looking for some help.
Oh, that
Uh,
sounds like it could be a quest thing.
Yeah. There is green snake, which is lurking in the woods and scaring people.
We might want to write these quests down.
Then there is the jackalope problem that's happening over in the farmers' fields.
I like chasing rabbits.
Jackalopes! Oh, jackalopes!
So there you go. You have three options, unless you want to possibly disturb the piano player or check out whether or not that affair is actually happening.
Not really.
Though I don't think those will pay that well.
Now.
Bryn would like to check out the piano player because she would like to play the piano.
Okay.
Castor will take a like a pretzel, go over to the piano player and just lightly lift his hat and like slip it up under there and see if something takes it.
Something takes it.
Okay.
Can
Bryn
we actually
would-
take a 5-minute break?
Okay, we'll have a
Sure.
5-minute break.
Thank you.
Okay.
5-minute break works for me.
So, anything from the audience that they want to say? Let's find out.
I'm pleased to say that it does look like our audience is growing. Thank you everyone
Yeah.
for your support.
The bird is a sparrow. And is now eating a pretzel. Ah. Oh. I go to stretch and my arms disappear.
As they do.
Mm-hmm. Ah. So, my question is, should you go through the entire game and beat it, or should you try to break free before that point?
That's an interesting question. How much of this game do you want to write?
Oh, I'm fine with going the whole length. I have no problem with that. It's just how long will you guys be entertained?
I could, foresee going through this entire game to like level 20 or something like that, personally. I believe, though, that if we are going to continue down this path, we should possibly have in-game character sheets.
I've already got that kind of set up. That's
Okay.
why I made the Isekai page for you guys.
I have
It'll
not had
keep
a
track
chance
of
to
all
look
your
at it.
stuff. Okay.
Yori's primary goal in this is to rescue Kuroko and then try to figure out how to leave.
Mhm.
Well, after figuring out if there's anyone else aside from Kuroko who needs rescuing.
I
Oh,
feel,
that's the question, isn't it?
I feel like if we
Is it a question we can ask the game?
I do feel like if we beat the game, we're going to find the psychic who created it.
Oh, yes, definitely. That is true.
And the question is whether they're trapped in the game or if they're getting something out of this by us playing it, like energy, power, eternal life,
All the above.
all the above. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they the
Ghost in the
demon?
machine.
And
Because, I mean, you guys are going through the game, you're following the game's rules, thus you're getting benefits and stuff like that. And some of this is actually going to carry over when you leave. Not all of it, but some of it.
see, I
Um,
have a theory on this psychic. I have a feeling that they're going to be our Omniochi.
Interesting.
Since we did
So-
get one for the temple and they haven't arrived yet.
So the other thing is, you could, in theory, brute force your way through the game. It require you expending a lot of story points, but basically you could be going, yeah, we're not playing the game. We're basically going to break the game to get what we want and leave. And I mean, that is an option. You guys don't have to follow the game's rules if you don't want to, but then what's the fun in that?
Right.
Yeah.
Shiori
it-
is okay with following the rules to a certain extent, up to the point that we've rescued Kuroko and we've made sure that there are no other people stuck in here.
Mhm.
But once we have got everything that is important to the real world out of this game, she will be more than content to force her way out.
So you guys are allowed to follow the rules of the game, or anytime that you guys aren't having fun, you can brute force the game to get what you want and leave. I mean, both sides have repercussions. Some of them positive, some of them negative. But like, yeah, if you get through the game and you beat the game, once you guys leave, you will have some stuff that carries over to help you on the other side.
Okay. Bryn wants to play the piano.
Bryn can play the piano. Does Bryn know how to play the piano?
Bryn does know how to play the piano. Does her character know how to play the piano? That's the question.
The answer would be yes. Apparently, the character does.
Okay. No skill checks required?
Of course not. Skill checks only required if failure would be interesting or you're being challenged.
Okay. Bryn plays the piano beautifully
Okay.
because she is a very talented piano player.
The piano is not properly coded. Instead, every key sounds like the same note. It's not actually being played when somebody's playing it.
No, there's probably a little tiny kids piano game in there that it lets you play.
Either that or gets you a menu for what songs to play.
Yeah, that's also possible.
Would you like to buy a song?
No, this is not Hades. Not a sponsor.
Bryn plays La Valse.
Is that really a thing in Hades? I've never played it.
Yes, in Hades, you can rescue Orpheus.
Okay.
Once you've rescued Orpheus, you can effectively buy songs for Orpheus to play while you're wandering around in that stage.
That's kind of cool.
Like Hades has an entire soundtrack. I have it, and it's some very good music.
Well, Bryn is playing La Valse, which is a waltz.
Mhm.
So does that affect the dancing that's going on? Do people start taking up waltzes?
Sure.
All right. All right. Well,
Didn't
Bryn has had
Orpheus
some fun
get,
playing
like-
some music, getting people to dance to it. I think we can keep going.
Okay.
Didn't Orpheus get torn apart in the mythology and the muses saved his head?
Yeah, that's something that happened, but they play a little bit loose with the mythology for Hades. So they do it to be basically
Well, of course, because
interesting and entertaining.
Video
So what
game.
happens is Orpheus isn't there originally. You basically have to finish Orpheus's sentence so that Orpheus could come back and play music. Then you have like two different little subquests that involve Orpheus. And
What
a
about
prank.
Eurydice?
What about yeah, she's in here too.
It wouldn't make sense for Orpheus to be here, but Eurydice not to be here.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Eurydice is the entire reason that Orpheus is associated with the underworld to begin with.
Yeah. And I won't say much about that because that's spoiler material. Achilles is in there. Theseus is in there. Theseus.
Well, at least Theseus isn't as dumb as the other person that Theseus came into the underworld with who never left.
Okay. So Theseus's choice of colors include baby blue, pastel pink, and white.
Nice. Very nice. I approve. Oddly enough, this Saturday I'm going to be selling dice that look exactly like that.
Nice.
What was the name of the guy that Theseus came into the underworld with? The one who was really stupid and as a result didn't leave. I'm looking it up right now.
Okay. That would be Mr. not showing up in this game. Instead, Theseus has a best friend. Yes, it is a friend. Nothing more than that. Just bestest buddies. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Achilles is kind of cool. They have the three Furies.
Yeah. Achilles, one of the quests is to reunite him with his boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patroclus?
Yes. Yes. And well, I don't want to spoil too I don't want to spoil too much, but the fan name for Patroclus, because when you meet him, he is initially very, very sad and gloomy, being without his beloved. The fan nickname for him is Sexy Eeyore. Yeah, they do take the occasional liberties with Greek mythology, but like when they do take liberties, they sort of have a little sort of hint or nod, kind of going like, yeah, we know what the basic myth is. We're deviating it for the sake of the story here. Yeah, but like for the most part, I mean, me as a massive mythology geek, I'm just like, yes, they're getting this part right.
There was the name that I was looking for, Pirithous.
That was Theseus's buddy, I think, was it?
Yep.
Oh,
who was convinced that he was going to marry Persephone.
Yeah.
Who was already married.
Yes. Yeah.
To the guy in the underworld.
Oh yeah, that particular bit of the mythology was they don't include that in the Hades game. But yeah, anybody who doesn't know that particular story, they Theseus and his buddy, whose name I've just forgotten, Pirithous. Like they basically go down to the underworld, and Pirithous says to Hades, like, "Hey, buddy, man, why don't you let your wife marry me? I mean, we all know that she can't possibly be happy with you. You'd be doing everybody a favor." And Hades was just like, "How about you sit over
at my dinner table?
Like, how about you sit over there while I consider this request? Over there, a little to your left, right. Yeah, that bench. Sit right there." And they sat down and
into snakes.
Huh?
It turned into snakes.
Oh, I hadn't heard that version.
I heard the once you sit there, you can't get up.
And bound them there, and they stayed there for quite a long time until Heracles showed up for his stuff, came across Theseus, let him go, was about to undo Pirithous' bonds, and basically was told, "Don't."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Okay, cool, leaving you here then."
Okay, see the
And
version.
so Heratus stayed there until the end of time.
See, the version I heard, that's in the Dolaire's myths, that I've got on my shelf, which is a pretty good way of introducing this stuff to kids. It says like they sat on the bench, and they immediately got stuck, and could not move. So yeah, eventually Heracles came down, and he was like, "Hey, Theseus, old buddy, I can get you out of here." And Hades was like, "Fine, you can let him go, but
The other one
Pirithous,
stayed.
no, he's staying." So Heracles went, "Yeah, let me give you a hand, man." And
Rip.
he grabbed Theseus's arms and pulled him mightily, and but as the book I have delicately puts it, some of him remained behind on the bench. And that is why Athenians to this day have very lean thighs.
Okay.
Shall we return to the game then?
Yes.
On that note, okay.
we
You
have
just look so
three possible
disturbed.
quests.
Yeah. Also, the drinks here are cost 1, 2, or 3 copper.
Mhm.
Our purse is light. Let's go see if we can do some quests and fill it up.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
My summons once a day, once a combat.
It would be once a combat unless you recharge.
Then I suggest we go to the inn and sleep for the night.
Okay.
How much did it cost to
Sounds
sleep at
good.
the inn again?
Like 4 copper or something like that.
1 copper per person.
That'll be 5 now.
Okay.
Sure.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, how much copper do you guys have?
Not much.
We're
80.
at
No, we got 75 from the Rat King.
Yeah.
yeah. Hold
Hmm.
on, we're at 87 presently, unless we spent more.
Okay, so you
Since
got
we killed the
87
rat?
copper.
I think it should be 97 because we had
You
No,
spent-
22.
I
no.
spent 10 on a potion.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So,
So 87.
how many rat pelts do you have?
20.
Oh yeah.
20 rat pelts. Okay.
Hmm.
What else do you have in your inventory as a special?
24 skulls.
24 skulls.
Mhm.
Okay. Anything else?
Hang on. 1 of Caster's lucky coins, 6 healing potions, 3 mana potions, an iron shield. I think that was given to somebody, an iron ring,
Yes.
and the
Okay, hold-
fast boots. I think that Bryn has those.
I can't type that fast.
Hmm.
How many mana potions?
3.
Okay, 3 mana potions. How many healing potions?
6.
6 healing potions. Okay, and 1 iron ring. Okay.
Did anyone take the iron shield?
Bryn has it.
Okay.
Actually, I don't have to put the iron ring. Okay, yeah. So, okay. So I have your monies and I have your inventory on the cheat sheet.
Yeah. So Bryn currently has a bronze sword, an iron shield, an iron ring, normal armor, basic bow, lucky charm, and fast shoes.
You know what? I'll do that for you. Insert row below, insert row below, insert row below, and insert row below. Actually, no, I'll do it this way. There we go. There. So your cheat sheet now has space for gear.
Okay.
And you can put in your gear when you want to.
Okay.
Okay. Elena, how dare?
What?
Did not put you in armor. How
If you're
dare!
that upset about it.
Oh,
Sometimes autocorrect likes one form of it, sometimes it likes the other. I can never keep track of what it'll actually want.
So what you do is
Yeah.
when it asks you whether or not to correct it, it'll say to keep it as it is or to switch to the other language. And I always switch to British English.
Yeah, although problem is Canadian English is not, it's not quite British and it's not quite American.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
But I prefer British English anyway.
Like, well, then you should be spelling tire with a Y.
It doesn't ask me to do that, which is really strange.
Odd, because that
Though,
is British spelling, but it's
it's
not
interesting-
Canadian spelling.
Yeah, though it's interesting
Yeah,
that if it asks me to spell artifact ARTEFACT.
that just looks wrong.
I know, but that's apparently how the British spell artifact.
Yeah.
It's artifact.
Yeah, but I mean, as they note in How to Be a Canadian, you know, we go to the tire center, TIRE, and then center CENTRE.
Yes, TRE. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
we're
question
weird.
would, yes, yeah, of course, we're Canadians. Of course we're weird.
Mhm.
So, yeah, what quest do you guys want to do?
I vote as the graveyard. I've been to a graveyard in a couple
Yeah.
days.
I was just thinking that. Yes,
Sure.
I'm sorry. Pardon my eating.
Okay, so first thing you do is go to the inn to recharge everything. You get all your story points back.
Oh, nice. Story points get back too. Sweet.
Yep.
What about the skill damage I took earlier?
Okay, you can spend a story point to heal that point of damage, or you can have somebody cast Cure on you to heal that point of damage.
Yeah,
Or
I
healing
thought
potion?
Okay.
Shuri already did that, didn't she?
The heal potion, yeah, heal potion will do that too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we did that. Excellent.
I have a heal potion, so yeah, I'll just take one out of my inventory.
Shiori used
Okay.
antidote to get rid of the poison. Shiori used cure on you one time in the battle, but you both still took a point of damage.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, you spend the 5 copper pieces to sleep.
Mhm.
Everything fades to black, then comes back in.
I feel so rested. And yet
The other
cheated.
thing we can do is if we eat food here, it also heals us.
I think meals would be cheaper than
Okay.
potions.
They would.
So, heading off towards the graveyard.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah.
So you go through town, head towards the graveyard. The grave digger is at the front gate.
Okay. Does he have a bouncy exclamation mark?
Yes, he has a less exclamation mark above his head. It's yellow.
Okay. Yellow.
Excellent.
Yellow.
Hold on. It's not green, it's yellow.
Yes, it
That
is.
means it's a higher level quest than we currently are.
Hmm.
So we might not want to do this one just yet. Or we may want to see what the other quest arrows are and see if either of them are green or if they're all yellow.
Oh, we know that we know the we know the meanings of the quest arrows.
Well, they're color coded.
Okay.
Now, mind you, Zed is
Sure.
basically doing an informed guess
Yes.
because I have not
Ah.
said anything of the sort.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say like, oh, did that come up? I,
No, it
I
did
We
not.
know.
don't
Well,
recall
the
it.
last one was green.
Yes.
Hmm.
I mean, you can ask the game if you want to clarify. That would be perfectly legit.
I tend to agree with Bryn. I believe that this quest would be higher level, but I also believe it would be better reward. If we
Yeah,
were
it
to
might be an
complete it
appropriate level, right? So usually green means it's easy, yellow means it's average, and red means it's higher level than you. So it might be level appropriate, but I think Yukari should ask the game what the different colors mean on the quest icons.
Yeah, actually, I will ask.
Okay. Green is a normal quest. yellow is a challenging quest, and red is a hell mode quest.
Nightmare mode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
basically it's normal,
challenge.
hard, very hard.
Okay.
So yeah, Zed wasn't quite off.
Okay. Hmm.
I say we attempt it.
Well, let's take a look at what the other ones are first and see what we can learn from what each of the three is. And then we can make a decision.
Well, let's see. There was a snake that was terrorizing some area.
That's the forest.
In the forest.
Forest.
So we'd have to go to
And
the
there was
forest to do that
jackalopes
one.
in the fields.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jackalopes sound adorable. I hope we don't have to fight them.
That's the red quest.
Well,
Always the red
I guess we'll
quest
find
always
out.
deals with rabbits and jackalopes.
Are these can I do triangulation with my compass? Go from one area to another area to say how far is it away?
No.
Ah.
Okay.
That's an upgraded function of the compass. Would you like to pay?
It's a function of doing math, which Bryn can do, but you know.
Well, no, it's because when you change location, it is a scene wipe. So
Mhm.
I see.
Loading screens.
Ah.
Couldn't get away from him in those days.
Mhm. All right. Well, then we can take a quick look and see if we would need to travel to a new zone before we could do either of these other quests.
the answer is yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say each one of these quests is a different zone.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So we'll go ahead and do the. You wanted to do this one, you said.
If you want to take a look to see what the challenge range for the other quests are, I mean, go too. I mean, have no problem with that.
Mhm.
It's not like the quests are going to go away.
When
Right.
we come back, problem solved. We don't need you anymore. Thanks.
You see this other adventuring party leaving?
Yeah. So
Uh.
apparently there is an adventuring league, just not in this town.
Possibly.
So the snake quest is also yellow, and the jackalope quest is green.
Okay.
Okay, let's do the jackalope quest then.
Okay.
That doesn't jive with all of my memories of Jackalope quests. They're
Oh.
always red.
There's another shoe to the jackalope quest, of course.
Okay. Well, let's start with the regular jackalope quest first.
Okay,
Just
so you come to a
FYI,
farmer.
guys, I'm running low on steam, so this will probably be the last quest that I would want to do tonight.
Okay.
Well, yeah, okay. We can do this one. Okay, so there's a farmer
Mhm.
that you come across once you pan to the farmer's area. Gives you a nice, beautiful view of, the camera kind of panning over this farmer's fields, and you got the little farmers working and stuff like this, and a little like a farmer's market off to one side. And yeah, you come up to the farmer. He's got a green arrow over his head. And he's like, yes, could you please help me? We have jackalopes which are eating all the crops. If you can, fight or scare away the jackalopes, we'd really appreciate it. And then you have the menu. Sure, yeah, I can do that. Or no, I don't have the time right now. And underneath it has in red, yes, and I'll find out where they're coming from.
Oh, I see.
Jackalope quests are always red.
That's part 2.
It's optional.
Mhm.
I see. Neat. Okay.
So if we do we have the option of doing can we talk to the farmer and say, we're not sure whether we want to find out where they're coming from yet, but if we do clear out the jackalopes for now, could we talk to you afterwards and say, maybe we will go find out where they came from?
Essentially, yes, you could come back later on and try that.
Okay.
Let's do the first
Let's
part
do the
and we
green
won't
one
commit to
now
the second
and
part.
the red later.
I vote for trying to scare them away rather than kill them.
And I guess this is up to me. I'll take care of it.
Hey, Alana, remember the rabbits in Eye of the North?
Not sure if I do. That was a very long time ago for me.
Okay, all right.
Because I was like 12.
I remember there is a jackalope quest near
There's a
Mm.
Jackalope quest in Holbrook in Guild Wars 2,
Yes.
just outside Holbrook.
That's the one I'm
Wayfarers.
thinking of.
I was sort of hoping that there might be an option of finding the kind of solution to the jackalope problem that they did in the graphic novel Rapunzel's Revenge.
Well,
But
you
well,
don't
we'll
have
see.
to kill them as part of the option.
Yay!
Mhm.
You have different options on how you can deal with them. You can drive them away. You can catch them all. You can slaughter them in hordes and keep their pelts. It's all
Maybe
up
we
to
should
you.
catch them.
Ooh, yes. Catch them, possibly have pet jackalopes. Hmm.
Okay, so
Passive income. They breed like rabbits.
so
Or like
you go out
hares.
into the
yes.
fields. Every now and then you hear a rustling, and the jackalope comes out, and
Mhm.
it is a rabbit with antlers.
Mhm.
Oh my. Big bun.
They are quite large, and they have antlers.
Mhm.
They're about the size of
How
a
large is
medium-sized
quite
dog.
large?
Medium-sized dog.
Pretty big.
Yep.
We asked the
Big
farmer,
bug.
if we were to catch these jackalopes, do you have somewhere where you could put them?
I can give you some traps.
Okay.
Sure.
How much do the traps cost?
No, they're free. He gives you
Oh.
10. He gives you 10 snares.
Okay. Alrighty.
I will spend a story point to create a passive income system where we can catch them, and he will create a pin for us to put them in. And then no.
Nope. Okay.
There is something that requires you to catch 10 rabbits, though.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Will they just go into our inventory then?
Yeah, huh?
Really big
Did you
rabbit
just
hutch.
put
Hold on, let me
that
just
in
like
your
open my
inventory?
bag and pull out a
Yes.
jackalope real quick.
Okay then. Although the discussion that I just quoted, that was in regards to putting a sheep into one's inventory.
Humbug.
I'm kind of reminded of the equip bees picture I saw once.
Well, it's
Yeah.
okay. We've in there used to be a bug in Guild Wars 2 where you could equip a rabbit and use it as a weapon. You could sheath the rabbit, which would go where your sword would normally go, and you could wield it.
I'm sure that was a bug and not a joke.
I don't remember that bug.
That's called a feature, not a bug.
Well, they removed it.
But it happens.
Oh,
so
they-
Where
much.
my
have
rabbit?
Don't they have a chompy thing on a stick as a weapon at the moment?
I don't recall.
I'm tempted to download Guild Wars 2 and play it a little bit. See if I can get back into it.
It's really fun.
It's been so
And you
long.
don't even have to pay for the base game.
Yeah.
That's good. I paid for it a long ass time ago. So
Yeah, I remember Samantha was running you to a specific location in Guild Wars 2 at one point.
I kind of remember that vaguely.
Okay, so yes, this is going to be a skill check.
Okay.
Before that,
Okay.
Difficulty 9.
I'm
All
gonna go
right.
Neko
Mia's
Mew. I choose you.
Skill, I think, is
Neko
4.
Mew would be fatal.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Neko
Yeah,
Mew's-
Neko Mew would definitely kill them.
It's a summon.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's not do that.
But Neko Mew should have multiple lightning techniques, not just one. And
You
paralysis.
don't get to pick what it uses, though.
Mm.
It does a lightning attack, which has a chance of causing paralysis. It's a
Good.
summon.
I'm gonna have to become an advanced summoner then, so that I can start picking.
That is an
Mia
option.
will set the traps because I think I have the highest skill because I've only ever invested into skill.
Okay, so which would mean that you probably have a skill of 3 or 4.
My
Hmm.
skill is 4.
It'd be
Yeah.
4.
So you'd have 5 dice. You can get, for each person that's helping you, you can lower the difficulty a little bit. So if 2 people help you, you can have the difficulty down to 5.
Yeah, most
Okay. Well, Bryn will
Yeah.
help.
I'll
Sure.
help.
Okay.
Okay, Okay, so roll your dice. You need a 5 or better. Let's see how many you catch.
I rolled an 11.
Okay, so on your first go through, you catch 4 of them.
Very nice.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You gonna try
Mhm.
again?
Yep.
Wait, I should write that on the isekai page.
4 jackalopes.
I rolled a 8.
You catch 1 more.
So now we're at 5.
Yeah, so yeah, 5 out of 10. You gonna keep going?
Yeah.
Would any of my status effects help in any way? Like maybe confuse?
Another 11.
That could count as you doing an 8 another, which lowers the difficulty. So you catch another 3.
Now we're
So you only
at
need to
2
catch 2
left.
more. Mm-hmm.
a 10.
Yeah, you catch 2 more. Okay, so you catch your 10th jackalope. It goes into it cuts to a scene where you're getting the snare. You have the jackalope, and you're taking off to one side. There is a rustling in the wheat, and a big jackalope shows up.
Oh dear.
So you see the options are your usual attack options. Underneath in gray is bind.
But it's in gray.
Yeah.
Mm. Huh.
If you catch this, you get a summon.
Hmm.
But it's
So
in
this
gray.
Is a
Does
caster
that mean
thing.
we can't? Oh, it's in gray because it's an option that's class specific.
Well, first of all, you have to get it to the condition where you can actually bind it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And if you
okay.
slaughtered the jackalopes, you wouldn't have a bind option.
Okay.
Mia would like to cast an illusionary fog.
Hmm.
To
It gets the
blind
blind
it.
status.
Yes. Is it still grayed out?
Oh, it's still grayed out. You still have to
Okay,
kind of
well.
beat on it a little bit.
No,
Would
now
this-
it
We
won't
have to
attack
weaken it
us.
first, right?
Can
right.
Bryn do subduing
like Pokemon.
damage?
You don't have to worry about that too much. Just don't get it to 0 hit points. That's the only
Okay.
condition.
Do we
Weaken
have
it, but
a
don't
way-
finish it off.
Do we have a way to tell how close it is?
I will warn you.
Okay.
So, it gets to go first after you've blinded it. So this is going to be funny. It will try to do a charge attack.
Bryn is
Tackle.
guarding Yukari.
No,
And
you're
in the
not
front.
because it's going first.
Okay.
So it starts at that. And that would be a miss. Okay, so
Does it run smack first into a tree?
no, you're in a field of wheat. It's fine. It kind of swoops past you, and you see this little miss above everybody.
Mhm.
Means
Okay.
its charge attack is capable of hitting the back row. It has
Uh-huh.
trample.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Bryn will move to engage and stick her guard ability on Yukari.
Okay.
If it's in melee
Shiori's
already, it
gonna-
probably can't do a charge.
Next.
Shiori's
I mean,
gonna
she
cast
gets to attack,
protect
right?
on the party to give us physical defense.
Okay, so casting protect. All right. And you want yeah, okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay.
Difficulty is 7.
All right. This is a boss, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will invoke my opportunity.
Okay, difficulty is 5.
And I have, since we leveled, I now have 4 + 1 + 1 is 6 dice.
Mhm.
Buckets. I can't complain. My magic attack's got 6 plus 6 dice too. So
12.
Okay. So
My base damage is 2 at the
Hey.
moment because I have a bronze sword.
okay, so you hit it. It is very severely injured.
Okay.
Gonna
You should
try
try
Is
binding
bind
it,
available?
caster.
It's not bindable yet.
Aw.
Okay.
let's see.
Mia would like to take the violent option and whack it over the head with a stick.
Okay.
This is the first time you've attacked anything, Mia.
Not killing, attacking.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Make your attack.
Or actually, no, she's attacked things by casting Cure on undead before.
I rolled a 10.
Okay. You smack it. It takes 1 damage. The bind is in yellow.
Okay.
Said it one more time.
By the way, did I get an opportunity for that 12?
Yes, you got high enough that you can take an opportunity. Rabbit
Okay.
Slayer?
We haven't killed any rabbits yet, so Slayer doesn't.
Yeah, it's not really a slayer. What can I
Bunny
take something
popper.
related to
Hmm.
subduing?
You weren't doing subduing damage though.
Well, that was what I was saying I was trying to do.
Yes, that's not an option though. As I
Okay.
said.
Okay, so
You've already got the boss slayer, so
You could go
for
I
Trapper.
don't think you can get much better
Trapper?
than that.
Okay,
Hmm.
Okay.
Trapper.
Bunny Basher.
Bunny patch.
Bunny
So,
bastard.
Who's going next?
I think Yukari should go next.
Yeah, okay.
So what are you using?
Yeah, there's the problem. I only have the guns, and we're trying not
Kari,
to kill it.
you're in the front row.
Yeah, I know.
Just still whip it.
You could do a barehanded attack.
Yeah, sure, I'll try to do a barehanded attack.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Okay, so that's probably like a 1 dice.
It would be your attack.
Yeah.
So skill plus your attack dice.
Oh, okay. Alrighty then. Mm. Okay, and it's an exclamation point. I remembered this time.
Yes.
Legion, can you add a row for achievements?
Sure.
I got an 11 and a 1.
The 11 works. Okay, so
Oh, yay.
the binding is now in green.
Oh, yay.
Aster will attempt to bind it.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
You are rolling spirit
Spirit.
plus magic.
Plus magic?
Spirit plus magic.
It's gonna be ridiculous. Got a 12.
Okay, congratulations. You bind it.
And this one is a normal type.
Yep. So it has basically a charge attack that hits everybody.
Nice.
Everybody on the enemy side, yes?
Yes.
No,
Good thing I
everybody.
blinded
Damage.
What is it?
For 2 damage.
2 damage? Okay.
Okay. So I will note that. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to do that. Thank you. Jackalope. Normal to hits all opponents.
So if I understand this right, summons are going to work for 1 turn, not all combat.
Correct.
Okay, so they're going to be like Final Fantasy summons. You summon it,
Correct.
does its thing, and it's done. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you have your 2 summons on your little sheet there.
I also have
And you
them
have a
on my
space for
sheet.
your achievements. Yeah, and you have a space for
Hey, great.
achievements.
Do I get an achievement for that?
You rolled a
Sure.
12.
Yeah, you got 12, so sure.
Tamer?
Not well. Tamer, novice summoner.
Tamer works.
I'll take Tamer.
Okay, so yes, you've caught your summon. You have your 10 jackalopes.
Yay. Hmm.
Very nice. Now I need to
they-
get the slime tamer.
So yeah, the description of the jackalopes is a collector will find these useful.
Oh,
Very
I
nice.
see.
I guess we'll hold on to those until we find this mysterious collector.
Mm.
Yeah.
I hope they don't mean I hope they don't mean as trophies.
No, basically, the stuff that you get, either from harvest or from things like this, you can go to
Mhm.
certain merchants and sell them off.
Oh, okay.
Like, for
Alrighty.
example, the 24 skulls are worth 24 copper. The 20 rat pelts are worth 20 copper. 10 jackalopes, who knows? You just have to get to a merchant to sell them off.
Now, the jackalopes might be worth
Okay.
quite a bit, considering they have multiple parts that can be used.
By the way, only Val can sell these things off. Hence having the sell skill.
There we go.
She's gonna hoard them for her shop back in the real world.
I just put up a piece of art by Lindsay Green, Jackalopes of the World, which I
Yeah.
thought was very creative.
Okay, so we're going to pause here since Munchkin is feeling kind of tired.
Mhm. Okay, well,
So I hope you all had a good time.
I loved it. Really
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
yes.
Yeah.
We got
Could we have a
captures.
row for stats?
Sure, go ahead. Add a row. I mean, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Alrighty.
so yeah, so next week is the Geek and Greet. I hope at least some of you can show up for it. As I said, we're going to be having somebody from Elflair Games talking about their work. And for our viewers, if you're interested in playing Fox Magic, you will find it in Drive-Thru RPG under the Fool's Moon Entertainment Company. Anything anybody want to say?
You should check out our Patreon.
You should check out our Patreon.
Check out the
Yes.
Patreon, definitely.
If you happen to be anyone who
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
you find
Hopefully,
I worked very hard on the Patreon. Please go check it out.
There we go. Hopefully,
Yes.
we'll put a link in the YouTube in the comments for everyone.
Mhm.
I was going to say, if anybody here has joined us from the Sanford Farmers Market, because I have been telling people about the stream, you can also pick up Fox Magic from our booth on Saturday.
Oh, cool.
Excellent.
And we have signed copies available.
Nice. Okay, well, good night, everybody.
Yeah, take care.
Have a good night.
Good night.